If you haven't realized by now that DEI is a grift, let me just take you to school, specifically the University of Virginia, which spends nearly $20 million a year on DEI.
Controversial diversity, equity, and inclusion programs coming under intense scrutiny. The University of Virginia spending $20 million per year on the salaries and benefits of DEI-related employees. Information obtained through public records by the federal spending watchdog group opened the books.
We were surprised at how deeply embedded the philosophy of diversity, equity, and inclusion is at the University of Virginia. It's embedded in everything that they do.
UVA, which is not a huge school, all right? I want people to understand it's 10,000 undergraduate students. It is the state school of the University of Virginia, of the state of Virginia, and they are spending $20 million on 235 DEI positions every single year, $20 million a year. Thomas Jefferson is rolling over in his grave. It's insane.
This, movement on campus that is just blatantly anti-Semitic.
Joel Need and Jewish students recently met with UVA administrators asking them to do more to address anti-Semitism.
There are students that have been spat upon, shoved, that have been called, sort of horrible names, sort of anti-Semitic slurs.
The DEI jobs on college campuses are not low-paying jobs, are they? Matter of fact, at the University of Virginia in my district, the vice president for DEI and community partnerships makes $340,000. At University of Virginia, $340,000, double that of a member of Congress. And I realize most people think that we're overpaid, but it's also double the average of a university professor at UVA, which is about $175,000. Is there any way you could justify that or explain why we would pay the head of DEI double what we pay a college professor at UVA or a school like that?
No, I don't think there's any justification for it. This is money being wasted, and in fact, money that's hurting the legitimate purposes of higher education.
Goldstein says when he opened his acceptance letter to UVA, this wasn't what he thought college would be.
I came here to study. I'm 18 years old. But at the same time, when my friends are being told that Hitler was right, and when I'm being pushed aside and being slapped, and then I'm later told that I'm a filthy Jew, what am I supposed to do?
UVA is one of the many college campuses across the nation under investigation by the Department of Education for alleged anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim, anti-Arab, and other forms of discrimination in the wake of the Israel-Hamas war.
DEI folks over at University of Virginia. Have you had any feedback from the administration, from the higher ups at the University of Virginia over all of this?
The University of Virginia believes that the institution handled that matter internally the proper way. They found through their own internal review, according to COI, that Tessa Farmer offered students extra credit opportunities throughout the semester across various cultural events. We have no way of confirming that internal review, but all I would say is that there's a lot of concern among parents and students.
You have to have civility and divergent viewpoints talking in a civil manner, and that isn't happening right now.